Do you want to switch the camera on?
Ed, Will, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Have you noticed anything odd about the department recently and about the town itself?
Yeah, well, I mean, we haven't seen Pip in the department for, I don't know, a day.
A
day.
It's been terrifying. You know, it's been an hour, we think it's been abducted by a centaur. It's the star, it's the future department, and we just don't know what to do.
There are centres running around everywhere.
Yeah, there's a man dressed as a woman. Right, they get in the way, don't they?
Yeah.
Those centaurs. They get in the bloody way.
They're so inconvenient, they're terrible.
They should be wiped off the face of the earth, the four-legged bastards.
I don't know, I think Peter might get involved.
Cycling around, there's a centaur in the path.
That's true.
This is absurd.
And I saw some golden string. There's in fact golden string everywhere, and it's knotted and wrapped around doors. I found some on the 4th floor when I was looking for Hums 128. It was ridiculous.
What in Jupiter's name were you doing on the 4th floor?
I was trying to find a toilet.
Right, fair enough. So, doubt you'd find one up there. But yeah, so we agree that there's been some strange happenings. And
yeah, it's been pretty bizarre.
Yeah. Well, who knows where this could lead?
Who knows?
Join us in our journey into the unknown. Well, we're expecting rather an interesting guest in the classics department today. So we're expecting none other than Theseus himself, Theseus of Athens. Since we have no daughter of Minos here in Reading, I'm going to have to act as a surrogate Ariadne and provide some thread for him in the hope that he does not get lost in the Hums building. So Theseus, what led you to make the decision to leave the Hellenic world and come all this way to Reading?
Well, legend has it that the legendary Pheroes, I think he's called, he called upon the world to have this film festival, and I, being Theseus, thought that I would star in my own epic, and I'm quite disappointed as it only seems to be you, Jip, that's doing this. Anyhow, I had a rather interesting journey here. I fought my way through Basingstoke and killed this rather fearsome beast with some Agrics, I think they were called, the tribe. Anyway, they did mention as well that you had a labyrinth here, the mighty Hums, and that if you managed to work your way through it, you got your glory at the Union. So I thought I'd come and do that, Jim.
Theseus, I must confess I thought as much, because I realise, like so many others, that your thirst for adventure and heroism knows almost no bounds. And so I have invested a little of my own wealth. Well, in fact, I spent the whole of the budget for this film. I went down to the marketplace and bought some thread. Here it is. I'd like to know what wonders you can do with it.
You expect me, the mighty Theseus, to conquer the labyrinth of Hums with this piece of centaur shit? Oh, gods!
Here you go, Theseus.
Oh, cheers, Athena.
Did you happen to see KL?
Yeah, just absolutely gorgeous. One of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. Just the right amount of facial hair, and it was good.
The glint absolutely in her eyes, I mean...
Yeah, it just told me everything I
tasty
wanted
specimen,
to know.
Yeah.
Looked like she liked long walks on the beach. It was my type of girl, I think.
Mm. So, KL, what brings you to Reading on this day?
The fine local delicacies.
Interesting answer. I take it you've been to such places as Wokingham Road.
Oh yes, many fine things to be found down there. Surprisingly good goat as well.
I know what you mean. And Nero, did you manage to see Nero as he was around these parts?
Yeah, well, you could say that I was burning to meet him, but he was a bit of a crap singer.
Yeah, he's an impressive fiddler though. It was quite nice to hear his music play.
What a pleasant surprise it is to see you here. And I noticed that you'd gone for the Mexican bandit look with that facial hair.
You do realise that when I first shaved my beard, the people of Rome dedicated it to Jupiter in a casket of gold? So none of that, please.
Yeah, funny one, that Nero. I mean, all sorts of issues.
Yeah, he had the magnificent beard though. It was absolutely fantastic.
But he kind of looked like a girl.
No, I think that's just... Just had a sensitive side to him.
But, you know, it was a golden opportunity.
Yes, of course. So, Nero, now we've got the formalities out of the way, just like to ask you to share some of your thoughts about the festival and why you felt it was worth your while coming all the way from Rome to Reading.
Well, I heard that the legendary THESEUS was coming from Athens, so certainly if he can make the effort, then I can turn up as the humble first citizen of Rome and take part. And I was rather hoping someone would catch my recital of my poem Troika on film, and it's all about the burning of Rome. Troy, obviously, not Rome. But, you know, Jim, seeing as not a lot of people have turned up, and I think I better go. I've got to make sure my mother's returned home safely on her boat journey. Would hate for that to go wrong, cause a death, you know. But, well, that's my cue to leave because my poetry needs to be heard, so bye.
And I was totally thrilled when I found out you were coming all this way. Always wanted to meet you. But I was amused when I saw my to-do list this afternoon, and it said on it, take care of Clytemnestra. Anybody looking at that list would have thought that I was Orestes. Did Orestes not take care of you?
Oh no, it's a big misunderstanding. He was a confused young man, but we've kissed and made up since.
Well, that's a beautiful conclusion to that troubled story.
Yes, we're a big happy family now. Me, Aegisthus, Orestes, Electra, and Chrysomenes.
Yeah, the other daughter. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Yes. Yeah, the children are in school and Aegisthus is getting on well with the locals, so quite happy.
I mean, it's amazing that they seem to have travelled, you know, through the realms of reality and time to get here.
Yeah.
But such is the draw of the film festival.
This is a monumental step forward for the department. The very fact that we can step back and watch all this on our laptop screens is unique, and I reckon we can go back to normal. Normancy can resume just once we've cleared up all the Minotaur droppings. Make very good compost. I'd like to claim some for myself. There are those people, of course, skeptics, who will look at this film, finished product, and say that it's a fake, that these people, Theseus, Clytemnestra, so on and so forth, were not really there. I would say to them, you were not there in the classics department in Reading in 2012, because if you had been, you'd have seen the multitude of brilliant characters. Okay.
I, the mighty Theseus, am now ready to conquer the labyrinth that is Huns. I have found the legendary fourth floor. Oh, surely the triumphs of the Union shall be in my grasp.
Ist noch nicht der Fall. Nein, die Fackel haben sehr, die Gäste tut, denn wenn es meinen Schlaf belauert, diese Träume müssen ein Ende haben, der sie immer schickt.
I think everyone's coming here for the film festival or something. I think he was going to do a...
Oh yeah, there'll be some brilliant films out. I mean,
NERO.
who could resist the temptation to capture some of these amazing men and women and gods and goddesses and semi-mythical creatures? Yes, I mean, Vesulia would be very happy. I mean, he will see this relatively soon, and so will others. I'm sure there'll be loads of films of people documenting this brilliant opportunity to meet some of the people we've been studying about.